So, today we're going to dive into something really powerful. It's based on the personal story of a woman named Margherita, who says she stumbled upon a profound secret to completely transforming your life. And get this, it has nothing to do with money or fame or your career. She calls it the secret code of life. And it all kicks off with one single decision.
Okay, so let's just start with her main claim, which is pretty provocative. She says that getting in shape will change your life more than winning the lottery, more than landing your dream job. I mean, that's a huge statement, right? So let's break down exactly why she believes this is so true, based on her own incredible journey. To really understand where she's coming from, we have to look inward first. She explains that the biggest, most important changes don't actually happen on the scale or when you look in the mirror. Nope, they happen inside your head. Margarita talks about this massive internal shift. Before her transformation, she felt this deep, heavy sense of shame about her body. She said it was like living in a house you're just too embarrassed to ever show anyone. But afterward, all of that shame just evaporated. And it was replaced with this incredible pride, real confidence, and a genuine sense of self-worth. And listen, this wasn't just some small confidence boost. This was a fundamental rewiring of her self-perception. She tells this amazing story about being so ashamed of how she looked that she could barely force herself to walk on stage to accept a professional award she had worked so hard for. That really shows you just how deeply her inner state was impacting every single part of her life. And I love how she describes this new feeling. It wasn't just, oh, I feel more confident. It was a feeling of actual personal power. It's that deep down belief in your own ability to get things done. For the very first time, she looked in the mirror and saw the kind of person she'd always admired. Someone strong, someone capable, almost like a superhero. So, once that huge internal shift happens, it starts to ripple outward. And that brings us to the second key piece of the puzzle: how this newfound self-worth completely changes the way the outside world sees you and interacts with you. Because, according to Margarita, this changes absolutely everything. She asks this really fascinating question that gets right to the heart of it all. Why is it that being physically fit seems to automatically get you a certain kind of respect from other people, even from complete strangers? And her insight here is just brilliant. She makes a distinction between what she calls bought value and earned value. Think about it. Anybody with enough cash can buy a fancy watch or a sports car. But nobody, and I mean nobody, can buy a fit, healthy body. That has to be earned. And people on a gut level respect that. They see it, and it sends a powerful signal about your character, that you have discipline, consistency, and you're not afraid of hard work. This earned respect isn't just a nice feeling. It pays off in the real world. It's kind of like the halo effect. We see one positive trait in someone, and our brain automatically assumes they have other positive traits too. So all of a sudden, people started taking Margarita more seriously. They just assumed that if she could master her own body, she must be competent and disciplined in other areas of her life too. All right, this all leads us to her most powerful concept of all. It's the idea that the process of getting fit doesn't just change your body, it actually makes you what she calls pre-rich. So here's the crucial point. By transforming your body, you are, maybe without even realizing it, building and perfecting the universal blueprint for achieving any goal. You are practicing the exact same skills you need to be successful in your career, with your finances, or any other major goal you have. Margherita breaks it down into 4 pillars, and I love that she uses the Italian terms. First up is disciplina, or discipline, doing it even when you don't feel like it. Then costanza, which is consistency. Next, lavoro sodo, which is just good old-fashioned hard work. And finally, resilienza, or resilience, the ability to get back up after a setback. She argues that these are the exact same qualities that build a million-dollar company or a deeply fulfilling life. This was her huge aha moment. She realized she had already proven to herself that she had the secret formula for success. She had the physical proof, her own body, that the system worked. All she had to do was just apply that same system of discipline and consistency to everything else in her life. So, what's the ultimate takeaway from all this? What's the biggest lesson you learn when you finally, truly take control of your physical self? Well, it goes so much deeper than just your appearance. It's really a masterclass in self-mastery. You learn how to manage stress, how to be incredibly efficient with your time, and you gain this deep, intuitive understanding of what real consistency feels like. You are literally giving yourself more healthy years on this planet to chase your goals. And in the process, you master the one and only vehicle you'll ever have, your own body.
This whole journey just reinforces one of the most basic truths of life. It all starts with you. Personal responsibility isn't just some abstract idea, it's a practice. And taking care of your own health and your own body, well, that's step one for everything else. And that really leaves us with one final thought. According to Margherita's experience, this whole thing was never just about losing weight. It was about discovering a universal blueprint for success that you can apply anywhere. So the real question isn't whether you can do it, but where will you apply it next?